Good morning, friends. Here is our lesson for today for journeys. We're going to go through day 2 and day 3. So our warm-up is a rhyme, and I want to see how many words you can come up with that rhyme with tie. If you want to write them on a piece of paper, that would be great. You don't have to show me on Dojo or anything, just see how many you can come up with. Remember that the long I sound can have different spellings. Here are your high frequency words that we have to be able to read by the end of the week. Remember, these are the words that don't necessarily follow the normal patterns that we learn. For example, usually A with a sneaky E would be long A, and it would say have. But in this case, it's going to say have. Okay? And like we talked about, said. Usually when we see AI, it says said. Nope, that's not right. In this case, the AI is saying said. Okay, so practice these words. You can pause the video, and when you're done practicing, you can play. All right, our vocabulary enrichment for the day. So our words are staring, received, and disappointed. Okay, staring means you're looking very closely at something or you're looking at it for a very long time. So our example sentence, Timmy was staring at the mess in his bedroom. What is something you are staring at right now? Next, Bruno chewed up the dollars I received from Grandpa for my birthday. Received means to get something. Can you name something you have received? Last, you look so disappointed. And we know that that means like a sad look on your face. Why might a person look disappointed? All right, these are the decoding practices for the day. So usually we'd have friends come up to the board and point to them, and we would decode them together. You can pause the video and do them by yourself. Okay, this is how I would like it to look. You point and say cutting, grinned, and continue. We have 2 sentences here at the bottom. I'm going to have you decode them first, make sure you know the words, and then read it a second time for fluency. Remember, those underlined words are the high frequency words. All right, this slide is connected to one of your Dojo portfolio assignments for the day. We're digging deeper into Mr. Tannen's tie troubles, that story that we read in class yesterday. I posted the link on the class story if you would like to watch it again. It is a good story, and there's an assignment for you to talk about the characters, the plot, and the setting. There's a quick review right here. The characters are the people and animals in the story. Mr. Tannen's tie troubles does not have any animals, but for other stories there might be animals, so it's important for you to know that the characters could be people or animals. The plot is the order of story events, and oftentimes when we're describing the plot, we use time order words such as first, next, then, last, or finally. Okay, the plot also includes the problem and how it is solved. So what's wrong in the story, what are the characters facing, and what do they do about it? How do they solve that problem? Finally, we have the setting, and that is when and where the story takes place. So you're going to have, on your Dojo portfolio, you can use the text tool after you watch Mr. Tannen's tie troubles to fill out what you know about that story. Okay, so our grammar focus for today is object pronouns, and we know that pronouns take the place of a noun. So a noun is a person, place, thing, or idea, such as dog, cat. It could be a proper noun, which we know gets capital letters, such as Mr. Gravold or Mrs. Naparella. Okay, we have pronouns taking the place of the noun, and today we're working with object pronouns, these right here. Me, him, her, it, us, them. Okay, so I'm going to give you a few examples. So I told the second graders to head to gym class. Okay, instead of second graders, I could use the object pronoun them. I told them to go to gym class. Okay, here's another example. I asked Charlie to sharpen the pencils. So Charlie's our noun. I asked Charlie to sharpen the pencils. I could say I asked him to sharpen the pencils. I asked Emma to get the workbook out. I asked her to get the workbook out. Okay, These are object pronouns. All right. So this would be another warm-up activity that we would do if you were in class. So we want to practice using descriptive words, making our speech and our writing more interesting and having more details and quality. So describe the ideal playground, like the best playground you could think of. What would it have on it? And this is also very exciting because we're getting a brand new playground. So you might have some ideas in your brain already. Syllables, remember that is when you clap it out, you chunk those words. So for example, backpack, if you would stomp it out, you would say backpack. Good. Do window. Window. Do garbage. Do bottle-a-menti. Okay, now you choose a few. Look around your room and see what could you clap out. Dog. Cat. Chair. Okay, give that a little bit of practice. Okay, another vocabulary boost. Our words here would be budget, received, and fund. Why would it be a good idea to make a budget? If you received some money, how might you use it? Would you start a fund? If so, what kind of fund? So we talked yesterday a lot about budgeting, saving your money for certain things like, okay, I need this much money for food, I need this much money for games or toys. Receiving money and spending it, I bet you guys can think of a few ways that you could spend money. And then a fund, we talked about maybe you have a savings fund, maybe your parents help you set that up, or like I said, I have a vacation fund. As soon as I have enough money in my vacation fund, then I can take a vacation. So maybe you would want to start a fund to buy a toy that you wanted, or if you want to go to the trampoline park or something like that. Okay. All right, another pronoun exercise. We have reflexive pronouns. So I is the pronoun we use when we talk about ourselves doing an action. For example, I walked home. Notice this sentence, my friend and I walked home. When we name ourselves, we name ourselves last, okay? So name the other person first and yourself last. My friend and I walked home. I walked home by myself, so the reflexive pronoun is myself. My friend and I walked, oops, typo, home by ourselves. Those are reflexive pronouns. And we'll do day 4 and 5 when you return tomorrow. Thanks for watching, friends. Check out the Dojo portfolio for your assignments.